Hi, this is Corey P. Dunlap, the world's #1 motivational speaker, live and on location here in the classroom setting. Because not only am I a motivational speaker, I'm also a professor. Today, I want to teach you the psychology of success. That's right, the psychology of success. When you think about psychology, you think about 5 different parts of psychology. Number 1, the neuroscience of psychology. Number 2, the psychodynamic of psychology. Number 3, the behavior of psychology. Number 4, the cognition or the cognitive of psychology. Number 5, the humanistic side of psychology. And we're going to look at both the positive side and the negative side of the ledger. Because when you deal with psychology, there are a lot of people think as it relates to success, success is not for me. The other side of the ledger, a lot of people think success is for me. Then some people say, you know what, nothing I do, I can never be successful. And then there's another type of person that says everything I do has got to be connected to success. So let's dive into this pool of psychology as it relates to success, and maybe we can learn together some things about success and psychology at the same time. Number 1, the neuroscience of psychology. The neuroscience of psychology says there's something biologically in the biological aspect of it that connects me to success or don't connect me to success. Some people says because I was born into this family and this family has a history of being unsuccessful, that makes me unsuccessful. I can't believe that. What about the person that says I was born in this family of success? Say for example like the Ford family or the Queen of England, her family. They say, you know what, I was born into royalty, and because it's in my bloodline, I am biologically connected to success and royalty. Now, to the other person that says, I was born into this family, I was born in the hood, I was born in the ghetto, I was born over here, I was born over there. And because my lineage says this, I believe myself about that. See, you can't buy into that per se, but a lot of people do. A lot of people say I was born into success, therefore I'm going to be successful. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with passing success along from one generation to the next generation, but I do have a problem with you thinking that you're unsuccessful based on who you were born into and the family you were born into. But you can change that based on how you think. But we're going to get to that next part. The next part says psychodynamic. Psychodynamics says there are some unconscious forces out there that play a role into me being successful. In other words, the universe. Some people say they attribute it to the universe. Say because of the universe acting, or for every action there is a reaction, the universe plays a role into them being successful. True and false, but the true side of the ledger says this right here. True indeed, there are some things out there that are foolproof that says if you drop something from the top of a sky, it's going to hit the bottom. That's the law of gravity. You can't go against the law of gravity. You can't defy the laws of gravity unless you're out in space and you're in a condition that allows you to defy the law of gravity. But there are some conditions out there that do say, you know what, if you do certain things, you will achieve a successful outcome. Or if you don't do certain things, you won't achieve a successful outcome. Case in point, if you're in this classroom setting, if I say write down 5 points, but we're going to have a test on it, and you write down the 5 points, you don't go back and study it, but you come back and try to remember at test time, you're unsuccessful. You know why? Because you did not obey the laws of studying. If you write it down, go back and study it. When you go back and study it, it will prove on test day that you got the results that you were looking for, and that will be an A or a 100%. Number 3, behavioral success. Behavior as it relates to success or being unsuccessful says this right here. If you do what it takes to become successful, as far as observing, you can observe another person succeeding and learn through observation what it took for them to achieve a successful outcome. Now, and I refuse to do it. Now, if you have observed somebody being successful as a result of them doing something and you refuse to do it, guess what? Chances are you'll be unsuccessful at doing what they've done. And I heard this a long time ago. If you want to know how successful people think, go to a restaurant, don't order any food, just order a glass of water, sit next to a successful person and just listen and observe what they're doing and what they're saying. You can learn through observation right there in that restaurant, believe it or not, what that successful person is doing. That person might be a millionaire, might be a billionaire. It doesn't matter. That person is successful. And if you want to learn, guess what? You have to sit under their tutelage and be an apprentice to a degree and learn what they're doing to be successful. The next point is cognitive or cognition, way a person thinks and how they interpret. A lot of times we can sit and listen and think about it, but interpret differently. And on the positive side of the ledger, if you think about something and you understand it properly, you can grow and go from that level of understanding and that level of instruction. But if you misunderstand something and you understand something the wrong way and you misinterpret it, as a result, you'll do the wrong thing and you won't achieve the right results. So when we deal with cognition, how you understand success and how you think about success. That's right. If you think you can win, you can win. If you think you can lose, you probably have already lost. And why? Because you thought about it. Number 5, humanistic side. The humanistic side says you are in control of your success. You are in control of your failure. You are in control. That's right. Nobody, the biggest enemy sometimes is enemy. When you go on the inside, it can affect the person on the outside. But if you say, you know what, there's nothing I can do to change my outcome, you know what, you won't do it. But if you believe the opposite, and you say there's something I can do to change my outcome, to affect a positive outcome, guess what? You can do something about it, and as a result, you will see the results of what you're doing. That's right. Like my good friend Brian Clemmer, you know, my mentor, who God bless his soul, he's gone on to be with the Lord. He said this right here: intentions plus equals results. So intentions plus the right mechanism equal results. You can have the right intentions, but if you're not using the right mechanics, the right equipment, the right tools, you will not achieve a successful outcome. Or the outcome that you get won't be as successful as if you have used the right tools based on your right intentions and motives. So once again, as Brian Clemmer said, intentions equal results, and intentions plus the right mechanism can get the right results. If you want the right results, start with a good intention, get the right tools, and you'll get the right outcome. So once again, we're talking about the psychology of success, how we think, how we observe, what we believe in born in our bloodline, and how we understand and how we think, and what we do that's within our control. We're talking about the 5 points of psychology as it relates to success. We're talking about neuroscience. We're talking about psychodynamics. We're talking about behavioralism. We're talking about cognition, and we're talking about the humanistic side. All those 5 points tie into success. If you look at a successful person, you look at what they believe, you look at how they think, you look at how they understand, you look at who they're connected to. That's right, birds of a feather flock together. Eagles fly with eagles, chickens peck with chickens. If you believe today that you are connected with the right people, it's going to get the right results, you're in the right company of people and friends. If you're with the wrong people, getting the wrong results, your psychology about success is on the negative side of the ledger. But if you want to go from point A to point B, it's going to take you being in the right place at the right time. So like Brian Clemmer says, intentions plus the right mechanism equals results. I plus M equals R. Remember that successful equation today, and you too will be a success. Once again, this is Corey P. Dunlap, the world's #1 motivational speaker, life coach, author, and professor, teaching you about the psychology of success. Visit me online at www.eagletakeoff.com. Write me a letter at eaglecoryd@gmail.com or corydunlap@bellshop.net. Write me a letter at P.O. Box 50233, Atlanta, Georgia 30302, or give me a call at 562-273-EAGLE or 562-27-EAGLE. That's right, 562-273-2453 or 562-27-EAGLE. Once again, this is yours truly, Corey P. Dunlap, the world's #1 motivational speaker. And as always, remember this: the eagle only lands just to take off. And I'm gone. Thank you very much.